want to find out more about your boxing story now, man, because it's really interesting. And obviously that's why we got you on, because you obviously had a few white collar fights now. Yeah. How did you go from football all the way into boxing? Do you have any fears about white collar though, that you could have 7 fights, and you could face someone who's had 40 fights? Do you have that fear in the back of your mind? The kids that you do in the community with the disabilities, what is it that you do in terms of that? Is it what sports you coach them, or what is it that you're doing? Hello everyone, welcome to a Lions Den Sport podcast. Very pleased to have on Paul and Alex from Say No More Clothing.
That's the one.
We're going to find out more about your clothing first of all, but how are you doing first of all, boys?
Yeah, good. Thank you for having us over.
Thank you for coming down, man.
The weather's good in Southampton. It's been treating us nice so far. So
I know, man. I made you waiting outside for a little bit, but I'm happy it was nice weather. That's all I'm saying. I'm glad it was nice weather. I need to work on my tan anyway. It's going good, man. It's going good. Any tips?
Any tips? Just stay in the sun.
How about yourself, Alex? You good, bro?
Yeah, very good. Weather's better than London, so yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah, it was grey and cloudy when we left.
I think it was grey and cloudy earlier on, but it's got better on now, man.
Because we came.
Yeah.
You brighten up the mood for us, boys. How long did it take you to come down?
So I think 2 hours. Yeah, just on. Yeah, the traffic was bad, so we probably would have been quicker. So it wasn't too bad. Just a nice one motorway, sing-alongs on the way there.
Sing-alongs, don't say the songs there.
No.
Yeah, don't. Easy. So, Paul, we're here to get to know you a little bit more, man. Yeah. Obviously, you on a TV show recently.
Yeah, Married at First Sight.
Married at First Sight. Yeah. That worked very well for you.
Yeah, I've met the person I'm with right now, Tasha J. Still with her. It's going well.
Amazing. But we want to find out more about your background, about how your upbringing, growing, and how it was. How did you get to the stage that you're at? And you're involved in boxing now as well, which is the reason we got you on, right? Yeah. So really keen to find out about that. But I believe you were brought up in a strict African household, man. It's quite similar to Asian background. you know what I mean?
So you definitely understand.
We understand that. Well, tell us more about that, man.
So I had traditional parents, like Christian parents. So it was church every Sunday.
Catholic school.
Yeah, I went to a Catholic school since I was, from nursery to when I was literally in my teens, in Catholic school, and strict traditional African parents. I had to do school, football, homework, bed, bit of telly if I'm allowed. But it was a loving home though. Like my parents looked after me. If I needed something, they go for me. As long as I was respectful, they treated me right. As long as I didn't answer back, I didn't get beat too bad.
That is typical Asian parents as well, man.
Exactly. I think
what did you get? The shoe?
So I've got the slipper, I've had the belt, and the wooden spoon. You probably
the wooden spoon,
yeah.
Yeah, man.
But you know what? I think it made me tougher though. It's like it showed me respect, and I think a lot of people can understand that when you have strict parents, it raises you correct and raises you to understand you got to be respectful to your adults and elders.
They don't have much of that nowadays, do they? You can't really do that now.
You can tell. You can honestly tell. Like you raise your hand to someone a little, and you're in trouble, and you can see how kids they know they can get away with everything, so they act up. I think that's just showing in society at the moment.
Saying that, you boys are from London, right?
Yeah.
And I had Chris Congo on a few weeks ago, and he was saying about the crime rate in London, like in the cities. And do you see much of that?
Oh yeah, definitely
all the time.
Yeah,
all the time.
What sort of things is going on over there?
Just everything and anything really.
Yeah.
I personally say it's just opportunists. There's a lot of deprived areas in London where a lot of people haven't got a lot of money. Kids haven't got a lot of support from the hierarchies. And
what, the government or government or families?
Sometimes even parenting as well. Yeah.
And they're looking for opportunities to make money, and sometimes they go down the wrong path. So that crime rate, and that's what happens.
Crazy thing is, you talk about crime, but it's just so normal. No one sees it as an issue. Like you don't see it as a weird thing. Like you say, oh, this person got robbed on the street. It's like, okay, or you're gonna hear about it next day. This person got stabbed. It's just like it's normal.
Wow.
Like it's just so normal in London.
Yeah, I was down near my work, and doors got shot, and it was just like
doors got shot.
Yeah. So someone shot up the door, and it was like a normal day. The next day was just
you literally don't blink to it.
Wow. What do you reckon London can do more to make it more, more safer and more inclusive for these people?
Definitely, I think so they do like revamp, like say like a dodgy area, like a bad area. Say for example, like Hackney's gone up now. Like it's changed so much, but the way they're doing it is they're just moving people who are struggling there to different areas, so it's someone else's problem, or they move them outside London, so that is someone else's problem. Because those houses they build there are not for those people who living there before. It's for people who have money and who can afford and be living there. And it just doesn't help. It doesn't actually help the people who need the help. It just helps the people who already are helped.
That's crazy. See, that I did not know that they're moving people out of those areas.
Yeah.
Moving out of the area. And maybe that's causing them more anger and stuff as well, right?
100%. like you sometimes people don't realize there's a community. Say for example, like there'd be like an African area and they all live together because they have a strong community. They know each other. But when they get moved and separated, it's like they don't know anything else. They feel like they go survival mode. You got to do what you can. You got to take advantage of.
I also think as well, youth clubs. When I was younger, we used to have youth clubs, so people can go to the studio. They can go play pool, table tennis, you know, and all those things, and let off some steam. Whereas nowadays, you don't have a youth club.
Really, there's nothing like that there.
There's no youth clubs. I don't think they're funded anymore. So you don't have any kids going anywhere. They're having problems with their families, you know, outside, and they can't let go. Or, you know,
sports as well. Like
I was gonna say sports.
Sports, honestly, like club football for kids disappearing, slowly going. Just they're not getting enough money. Like let's say boxing gyms around where we were. I don't know that many boxing gyms. Probably till I started moving a bit out towards London, as there was more. But like boxing gyms, not many around my area.
Really, I thought there's quite a few in London, no?
Depends what part of London you're in. So if you're like Northwest, not too many.
There may be one in Norfolk, but the closest one that I ever went to was Paul's one in Watford.
Yeah.
You know, and I was like, that is quite far away. There's not enough of these going around. Or East London,
Yeah.
So. East London got a few gyms.
Yeah,
that's it. I was at North London. You got is that Wembley way, right?
Yeah, Northwest London. Yeah.
You got IQ Boxing Club. That's so.
Yeah, so there's one in Stonebridge that moved to Wembley, but like I didn't even know. I've lived in Wembley my whole life, and I probably knew about it because I was looking for boxing because I got into boxing. I was like, unless someone tells you, you don't know.
So if you're not around that or with the people, then you're not.
And it's good. A lot of these people find boxing by luck as well. Don't they? It's not a first sport they really go into. Like Anthony Joshua, he went because of his cousin went to boxing.
Yeah.
A lot of these boxers are similar stories that went because their brother went and they tagged along. It's one of those sports, and you obviously got. It'd be interesting to find out how you got involved in boxing, but we're going to come to that in a second. Your background's, you got a French background as well, right?
Yeah, so my parents are Congolese, so they know French, and I've got loads of family that live in Belgium.
Have you?
So I understand French quite well. My speaking's not the best, so...
Mate, you impressed me earlier today, mate. I was like, what is this guy's busting out the lines?
So the times that I'm having conversations, my family's talking to me in French and I'm responding in English. Just literally, so literally, that's how weird it gets because my French speaking is just not that good.
Yeah, man. And what area were you brought up? You said Wembley, right?
Yeah, so I spent most of my life in Wembley. I know it the back of my hand.
Wow.
Yeah, till I was probably a bit older than my parents moved to the countryside.
And they moved to the countryside?
Yep, they went to Cheshire, proper small town, fields everywhere, sheep, cows, honestly, going from big city to a small town, big jump, but it's nice.
So how long were you in Wembley for?
Probably till I was, oh my gosh, 21, 22.
Yeah, I think 21, 22.
I had my 22nd birthday and then the next day we moved to Cheshire.
Cheshire's up north, isn't it? Manchester way.
Oh no, so it's Cheshire, near Amersham, near Watford, just outside.
Oh,
London.
sorry, Cheshire. Okay, got you. So you moved to a nice area, and you play football as well, right?
Yeah, so I played football my whole life. So did Alex. I think it's how we met with love of football.
Yeah.
Did you play football as well, Alex?
Yeah, I've been playing football all my life, and that's where I met Paul.
Sick, man. Did you play good level football?
To be fair, we both went to tryouts for America and ended up playing in America. Had a scholarship.
Wow.
Yeah, then just didn't work out there. Went Bournemouth Uni and then tried some other sports.
Wow. So how long were you out in America for?
2 years.
Good time?
Amazing. Honestly, I was
The best part was, sorry, I got a button here. He was a centre back and he decided to put him striker.
Because the centre backs were better than me.
But he was scoring more goals.
Wow. Okay.
Because the team behind me were amazing. That's why I gotta be sharp. I'm not that good striker. It's just the team behind me were that good. I could score tap-ins.
He is.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how was your level as well?
So with football, so I've had quite a long period of football in my life. Played for Wembley, semi-pro football, Hillingdon, and Paul went to America. Unfortunately, a week and a half before I was supposed to go, I tore my ACL. So it was a kind of hard time, but we moved on, got back into football again, and now we play for the same team.
Yeah,
play for the same team. So you're still playing football?
Oh yeah, like I always say, football's like a hobby that will never go away.
Yeah,
like I say, boxing is my passion now, but football's just my little crush, my little side thing. Yeah, my little side thing there.
So how did you get the opportunity to go out to America?
They're doing tryouts.
Yeah.
I remember A-levels. I thought I was gonna fail my A-levels. I was like, Jesus, I need to get to uni, or my parents are gonna kill me. So I was like, let me give this a go. I actually got pretty decent grades at A-levels, but obviously I had a chance to go to America, so I'm not gonna say no. And I went out there. It was amazing. Culture shock was very different.
Yeah.
Cause I was in the South as well, so they're just not used.
What part of America did you go to?
In Tennessee.
In Tennessee.
So I was deep in the South.
Hot.
Yeah.
Hot,
I was
man.
deep South, and they're not used to seeing like a lot of black people, and
Really?
the fact that I told them there's a lot of black people in England threw them off completely. Yeah, honestly, they're like, oh, is there a lot of black people? I'm like, there's too many, if anything. That's what I always used to say.
Who's that? They think of, what do they think of?
They think
the
of
old
like,
traditional shows,
they
don't
think
they?
we're
Yeah.
all posh, rains all the time, which they're not wrong about that part. That we all have butlers, like everything they see on TV about British people, they think it's real. Like, yeah, so I was like an alien. Yeah.
Mate, that's sick, man. And you went to Bournemouth University as well, right?
Yeah. So
what did you study over there?
Sports psychology.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did exercise health and science and psychology in America, and I was like, let me just combine it because I enjoy the mental side. I think when you do sports, you don't realize how mental it is. Like, for why you're doing the sport, to what keeps you motivated for doing the sport, to why people fall out of love, or how to get people back into it, why people are out of form, in form. Like this, it's so complicated. And I enjoyed it.
That course must have been sick. There's so many different elements over there you have to touch base on.
Yeah.
Has that helped you in your football or your sporting career since?
100%. He's helped me. I think for boxing, he's definitely helped me because I think boxing is physically tiring, but it's mentally the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. Boxing, especially when you're in camp. There's days where you're just getting beaten up sparring, and you're thinking, "Oh my god, I'm actually crap." But you just go, "No, it's okay to have a bad day. You come back, you go again."
On them.
Yeah.
I want to find out more about your boxing story now, man, because it's really interesting. And obviously that's why we got you on, because you obviously had a few white collar fights now. Yeah. How did you go from football all the way into boxing?
So what happened was I went Bournemouth Uni, and I was like, I need to do a sport. It was all I know my whole life. And me and my friend, we went out the night before we were too drunk, and we did football tryouts, and we were crap. And I was like, I need to join the team. So luckily, I did American football. My roommate as well. He's blessed him, my friend Jack. He's passed away, unfortunately. He was my roommate at uni, and he was like, Bournemouth University has no boxing team, like nothing for boxing. So he's like, I'm gonna make the first one ever, and you need some people just to sign some papers and fill it out. And I was like, cool, put my name down. I'll be the social sec, like organize like events and stuff like that. And so he started to get that going, and I was like, I jumped in the classes. I wasn't that interested, to be honest. I seen Andy Joshua doing it, and my friend literally went to me. He's like, Paul, if you do boxing, you'll get more girls. Literally, and I was like, you know what? Screw it, yeah. I need all the help I can get. So yeah, signed up for boxing. Yeah, literally because of that, and my friend, he tricked me. So he was like, let's sign up for a white collar boxing match, and we'll do the training together. And we do a boxing match, and I was like, oh, can I be bothered to die? He's like, come on, all the girls will be there chanting your name. I was like, cool, I'll do it. Little did I know, he had a holiday booked that day, so he was never going to do it. Oh. Yeah, and I'm one of those people, if I commit to something, I'm going to do it. So I ended up doing the boxing match, and I won.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was 3 2-minute rounds. It was tough. But I do admit, because my motivation was so shallow. Like, it was just for goals. I actually didn't do boxing again for a while, just kind of, that's a weak motivation, to be honest.
Yeah.
It is, just to get more goals. So I did it, I was happy, I did it, and I was like, I'm done with boxing, don't need to do it again. Then a few years later, one of my friends actually did a boxing match, and I was like, I missed the environment, everyone chanting your name. So I was like, let me sign up. I was like, Jack, you're coming to watch my boxing match this time. And he's like, yeah, I'll come. Unfortunately, he passed away. So I was like, screw it, I'm going to keep going doing boxing. Like, till I lose, I'll keep doing boxing, keep the training. Just because obviously he loved it, and he would have loved me to keep going. And another reason I did the boxing was to raise money for cancer research. My mum had been diagnosed with leukemia, literally just before COVID started. So I was stuck in Bournemouth, and my mum was going through all the treatment, and I felt so useless, like powerless. So I was like, me doing this because she was in remission, me doing boxing and trying to raise money for cancer research is helping someone else, and that's my way of helping my mum when I couldn't during lockdown. So I was like, yeah, this is the right time. This is the best reason to do it. And I've never trained hard in my life. And I think because it was something I was passionate about, something I actually truly believed in, to help my mom in a way I couldn't help before, and to do it for my friend, is just why I kept going, and it's still pushing me now.
How's your mum now?
She's in remission. She's all good. But we think we could always come back, but you just got to stay positive and not think like that. So I'm stressing out doing the boxing, but at least I'm doing it for the right reasons.
100%. Yeah. And how about your friend Jack? Tell me more about him as well. Because he obviously got you involved in boxing.
Yeah.
But you said that he passed away as well during that time.
Yeah.
What happened in that situation? If you don't mind sharing.
No, I don't mind. Luckily, I always speak to Jack's parents before I even say anything. They say it's okay as well. Because, so unfortunately, I don't want to say the reasons he passed away, but it was an accident, unfortunately. Yeah. It was just a shock. I think, to be honest, I remember seeing him at the Bournemouth Sevens Festival. cracking jokes. Even the date night before it happened, which is cracking jokes, laughing emojis. And bless my friend, he called me up the next day in the morning just to say he's passed away. And I remember I couldn't believe it. I was like, I felt bad to this day because I was like, this is a sick joke. I was like, I'm waiting for him to pop up and be like, I'm joking, I'm taking the piss. I knew you out night before. And it was like a shock. I just don't know. Like I've never been experienced in my life where something happens, you can't believe it, you can't comprehend it. It just feels like it's not real. And it was dark days. I just shut down for those few days, to be honest. Didn't really talk to anyone. Just even when I go out, like even talking about it's getting me a bit emotional. So yeah. Oh fuck. So
that's all right. You can see he meant a lot to you as well.
Definitely. Yeah, he's just one of those guys, like, he'd be in a room just laughing all the time. Yeah, honestly, every time I talk about it, it gets me going. Well, yeah, it's just, I think it was tough, but I was like, you have to push through, because Jack was living life to the fullest, and I know he would not be moping about in a corner, just upset or crying. So I was like, just get a grip and just move on. It'll be tough, but just keep going forward.
Do you reckon be proud of you now, what you're doing?
Yeah, 100%. Honestly, I think when I won a belt, my two friends messaged me to be like, Jack will be so proud of you right now. Like, you got a boxing belt from going to boxing just to get girls to now you actually have a belt around you. He'll be so gassed, and like that's what makes me happy, honestly, thinking about that.
Amazing, man. Yeah, I'm sure he's looking over you and looking over you as well, man.
Thank you.
And your mum and dad, were they proud of you when you got in the ring? Were they scared?
Oh, my parents hate it.
my You're mom, big boys, you're facing heavyweights and stuff as well, aren't you?
Yeah, that's it. My mum absolutely hates it. She's like, don't use me as a reason for you getting beaten up. It's like this. If you want to get beaten up, just stay at home. I'll beat you up.
Let me get my shoe.
She literally said that. She's like this. I'll hit them harder than you get hit in the ring. Like, she just hates the fact that me getting punched up, like me getting hurt. But I told my mum, look, I haven't lost yet. I'm undefeated. So she can't really argue it. But yeah, she hates it. But they're proud that I found something I'm passionate about and I'm doing it.
Where does that passion come from, though? Because it must have come from somewhere.
I think it is. I've always been into sports.
Always.
I've always loved sports. I've always been competitive, and boxing just came at the right time. And I think boxing picked me up and gave me something to keep going forward. It's just easy to get lost doing things like football. I do it for fun, just passing by. But like with boxing, I want to aim for something. And one thing is with boxing, you can only motivate yourself. That's the thing. Once you're in the ring, you're by yourself. Your coach can tell you what to do, but truly, really, you're in there with another person who's trying to beat you up.
You don't play boxing.
Exactly.
You can't play it.
You can't half-ass it.
If you train 100%, you train half-hearted. It's not like football.
Yeah.
You've got 10, 11 people supporting you in football, right?
Yeah.
In boxing, it's you versus that other guy. And everyone else steps up there and you, him, and the referee. So that's where you've got to put 100% in there.
Exactly.
And is that where the passion? It's all about you. Is that what you like? I seem to think that's.
Honestly, it makes you smile. Like, especially you're in a ring and you're like facing someone. You're like, nah, this is what it's about. Like, just as brutal as it's like, it's just two grown men punching each other. It's like, yes, like don't get more primal than that.
Yeah, man. I was gonna say nothing more primal. Sorry, Alex.
Yeah, one thing I would say about that with the boxing, it's like when you're playing football. Yeah, you can. Not be half-hearted, but you can take that little... But with boxing, like you mentioned, it's you versus the other person, but Paul's always been that person to say, hold on, but it's you versus you as well.
Yeah.
There you go, 100%.
Yeah.
So, taking that from him, he's undefeated.
Yeah.
So,
how many fights?
7.
7 fights. I was going to say 7 fights, undefeated fight. And you won a belt?
Yeah, 2. I've had 2 belts.
Oh, amazing.
Different promotions.
What promotions did you fight on?
So one was on Y5, so I won it was cruiserweight, and then the other was for DKM promotions, and I won the current cruiserweight champion for that one.
Cruiserweight champion. But you're 94 kilos, right?
So with me, I can fluctuate. Like I'm just one of those guys.
I was gonna say you don't look super heavy.
Yeah, that's the thing.
But you look about cruiser.
Yeah, so I can drop weight to like 89 when I need to. If I need to fight someone smaller than me, I can go up a weight to fight heavyweights. There's advantages for both. Say when you drop the weight, because I'm smaller, I'm stronger, but I'm not as fast as someone who's lighter than me, who's used to being lighter than me. But when I go upper weight, I'm faster than the heavyweight. But when they hit me, I'm going flying.
Have you sparred like bigger guys?
Oh yeah, 100%. There's like I go to this gym called Cage Fit. There's quite a few bigger guys. Even people like Papi, like he's 80 kg. This guy punches like I was being hit by a bus.
Really?
Honestly,
he looks like he can bang.
Honestly,
he looks like he can bang.
He's the only guy that's punched me and I've been down. Like he's got me in my ribs and I was injured for like a week or 2.
He told everyone about it.
Yeah, not many people do that.
Yeah, literally took me. I was like, I couldn't breathe. Like, he affected my whole day. I was like, honestly, my whole week because of that guy. I was like, I need to get him back. I literally.
That's the key, though, right?
Yeah.
You know that he got me. Now I need to get him back.
Yeah.
He'll get you again. But eventually you'll catch up with him. Is that what's happened?
That's literally what's happening. Not yet, because he's just had his fight. He's enjoying his life in Dubai. Got engaged. Congratulations.
Amazing. Congratulations.
But when he's back, I need to get back. And I even told him, if you get me, he's never going to be with the same punch. It'll be something different because he shows I'm learning.
Yeah. Who else is in that gym?
So I have a guy called Coach Soul. He like trains us and like takes us a few gyms like Hockwell Ring Gym in Luton. Trains us there. There's one called Shamrock Gym. He trains us there as well. And I go to another gym called Cage Fit. They helped me get back into the boxing. I was training originally. But yeah, there's a few guys that's just massive. There's some guys who are just way better than you. And that's one thing I love about boxing. You always have to be humble. You can look at someone, like you look at me, you think, oh, he must be a good boxer. But then you say, someone Alex's size, I'm bigger than him. He could be amazing. Like, he is actually quite good, to be fair. But like,
have you boxed, Alex?
I boxed when I was younger, yeah.
Yeah, who did you used to box for?
I used to be in Norfolk. So Norfolk Gym. So I used to do a few little kind of amateur little fights, but that was when I was really young.
Yeah.
He'll be doing the white collar soon. I'm telling you.
Get on that scene,
out.
yeah, man.
Watch out for this man.
Are you guys interested? This is really interesting because I did the traditional England ABA route. I did quite a few fights that way. Are you guys? Why is it the white collar that's quite appealing over the England ABA route?
I think with the white collar, it's easy because it's for charity.
Okay.
So it's like you do it to rate. Yeah, I know quite a lot of it goes to a lot of it does go to the people organising it.
Yeah.
But I always say at least even if 1% goes and helps someone, at least it's something like that. So you're like, so cancer research, I want to help them. So that's why some people do white collar.
Yeah, I think it goes back as well. Like you said, you wanted to help your mum.
Yeah.
You know.
You said that. Yeah.
That gives you more an incentive. Right, I can do this and I can do this. So,
and give money towards it.
Killing, two birds with one stone.
Yeah, perfect.
No, it's just really interesting that that white collar scene is getting very popular at the moment, and a lot of people are moving away from the England ABA to the traditional route, which is the if you want to go on to eventually become pro, that's the route that you go.
Yeah.
This is white collar scene is quite attractive at the moment.
Oh, 100%. I think a lot more people they feel more confident because I think they feel with like official like ABC boxing or English boxing is like you have to be already at a decent level. It's just the thing. It's just like a stigma like. You have to be good already. With white collar, anyone can do it. A guy from the pub who drinks 10 pints a day can be like, I'm going to sign up for boxing. And he does white collar. Easy like that.
Do you have any fears about white collar though, that you could have 7 fights and you could face someone who's had 40 fights? Do you have that fear in the back of your mind? Like
I think 100% white collar. Someone can actually get set up. That's the problem with white collar. You never know. People can lie. There's no way of checking their records.
Yeah.
People can lie and say I've had 0 fights and he's had 100 and he's fighting someone who's never had a fight. And he just gets beaten up in the ring. So it is always a bit tricky. But I think when you go in the ring, you just got to back yourself. Once you enter that ring, once you go through the ropes, you just got to back yourself. Doesn't matter what's happened. Doesn't matter about experience, history. You just got to put all the money on yourself. Hence why you got in there.
Well, where does your confidence come from?
I think I've always been quite confident. I've always just backed myself. Like, I'm competitive.
Yeah.
Like, even me and Alex, we were going for the football tryouts. It was me against him.
Yeah.
Literally.
Left, right, center, forward, back.
I did take him out, give away a penalty. I do admit. He got through me. I just took him out.
Did you take him out? Oh, man.
Very well,
did you?
Yeah.
Alex, tell me more about you as well, man. What is it that you do?
I'm with a business, so we do advertising, so holograms, holographic technology. I also got my clothing line. Coach kids, so I do a lot of coaching as well. Kids with disabilities, I try to go down that route.
Amazing.
Great. But of course, being very busy, you got to make a lot of time for yourself, because if you don't make time for yourself, then how can you make time for others?
100%. You have to learn, right?
Yeah, always being a very busy person. I've got good friends around me, very supportive and very confident, as we just found out. Now we know. Yeah. But yeah, all sports related really. So yeah, always staying busy.
What's the kids that you do in the community with the disabilities? What is it that you do in terms of that? Is it what sports you coach them, or what is it that you're doing?
Yeah, so it's football.
Football. It's all
helping kids play football, helping kids learn, and making sure that they're having a good time. I think a lot of the time people get caught up in, right, you need to learn this, when sometimes it's just about making kids smile. Making kids just having a good time. No one's judging them, because we're all the same at the end of the day, and everyone just wants to have a smile on their face. So if I can give back and do that, I'm smiling as well. So.
Amazing, man. It gives you pleasure, right, seeing kids develop.
Yeah, and I always thought when I was at a young age, and we mentioned and touched upon the youth club.
Yeah.
it was good to have someone looking down on you, helping you. And nowadays I kind of feel that that's not really there for the kids.
Interesting.
So it's always good to, if you have a platform like Paul, he's always helping other people, you know, and it's good to give back.
And tell me more about this. Say No More clothing, man. It's it looks nice, man. You got to give me one. You got one
honestly,
for me?
He's good. Honestly, he's comfy. He looks good. Bear in mind, I don't actually work for him. I every time you release something, like, hey, Alex, come on, give me something. Come on. Every time, you're going to hook me up.
Keep cooking. So me and my two business partners, Richard and Jason. So Jason initially come up with the concept of Speak No Evil. So we've seen Speak No Evil before, but it was all about letting your clothes speak for you. So it's not just about having a product, which is cool. It's about giving a message to people. And right now it's going very well. We've got quite a load of people that are supporting.
Amazing.
We've been going since 2016.
Oh, great. So you nearly, 8 years now? Wow.
8 years,
oh, wow.
So it all started as well with, I'm sure you know, people say, talk to your boy, man.
Yeah.
Oh, say no more.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, hold on. Yeah, I remember Richard, he was like, hold on, this could be something. And then we got together, and then we've created what we've created. Amazing. And we are where we are now, which is very good. So, yeah.
What's big plans in the pipeline for it?
Massive plans.
Do you want to share some?
If I speak, I'm in big trouble.
No, but it's good to see you're doing stuff like that as well. You seem to do doing stuff in the community, and you're trying to build a business brand as well, which is brilliant, man. It's really good, man.
Appreciate it.
Your boxing.
Yeah.
You won a belt, I believe.
Yes.
And then you went into a TV show after that, right?
So weirdly enough, I won my first belt, and then a week later I got married.
Oh, congratulations!
Yeah, literally I got married on the show.
Did you know her before?
No, literally, generally.
Okay, tell me more about the show, because I have no clue about the show. Do you watch it?
At the wedding.
Do you not watch it?
He was at the wedding.
Come on, was he at the wedding?
Yeah, he was at the wedding.
Really? Come on, Paul. Tell me more about the show first of all.
So the show's Married at First Sight. So you tell the experts what you like and things you interested in a woman. I asked for like a fiery woman who'll keep me on my toes. I definitely got that for sure. Definitely got that. I asked for like a good-looking girl. I like how to say it, like a cultured girl as well. So like someone who's with the culture. I like being African. I like talk about my heritage, and I want to be someone who's someone's like that as well. Like, is it exotic? Yeah, like a nice way of putting it. Yeah, a bit of spice. Yeah, that's the good way of putting it. A bit of spice. And so on the wedding day, I'm facing the altar. No clues walking down the aisle, and literally, I have no clue. Like, these guys see her before I see her, because they're behind me, so I'm just facing forward. And honestly, I think I was more nervous for the wedding day than my actual title fight.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
And then I turn around, and then I saw Tasha J walking down the aisle. I was buzzing. I literally was like, she's a good-looking girl straight away. And then she started stamping her feet, started screaming in the air. I remember thinking, is this a good sight? And she looked happy, so I was like, all right, cool, this is a good start. And then we were off to Costa Rica the next day for a honeymoon. So it was a bit of a roller coaster for those 2 weeks, like from going from having a title fight to getting married to being in Costa Rica the next day.
And did they record the whole show of you in Costa Rica?
They recorded everything. Like, I had a great time, great honeymoon. Me and Tasha got along straight away. Then all the drama started when we got back and met all the other couples. So you have like dinner parties, or like you do retreats together. And that's when all the drama, especially when drinks are flowing, people just argue all the time.
Well, the couples just arguing? Yeah,
couples are arguing with each other, they argue with other couples. Like, it's just kicking off left, right, centre. Like, half the time you're not eating the food that's at the dinner party.
Really?
Yeah, it's just non-stop drama, non-stop.
How did you find that?
Oh, I was chilled. I was loving it. Honestly, yeah. Me
you were just watching it.
Literally, me and Tasha were getting along great, to be honest. Like, we had like a few hiccups. Like, no one's perfect. So we had a few issues, but they were minor. Like, they sorted that so quickly. And yeah, half the time it's just me and Tasha watching everyone else argue. I was like, yeah. I think that's probably why we didn't get that much screen time for a bit. We were just too happy.
But am I right? You were the last two remaining couples on the show, right?
Yeah, we're the last two like original couples. Two couples. Well, a couple got together after the show, so they're together now, which is nice. They met naturally. Matt and Shona, but yeah, me and Tasha are the last OG couples left.
Nice. And how has that whole experience changed your life as well?
Oh, it's crazy. I went from being like an average Joe to people storming me on the street saying, "Oh, you Paul, can I get a picture? Oh, I think you're amazing. You're so nice on TV." Like, it's insane. It's like, why do people care who I am? Like, I'm not that interested.
Like, you are, don't worry.
You are, man. We found out quite a lot about you today, man.
Yeah, but like, it was weird. Like, I think I'd be honest though. When I first finished the show and it came out, I did feel like everything got on top of me. It was hard to keep a balance. Say, for example, because me and Tasha were in a relationship and we were doing long distance. She lived in Leeds, so that was a struggle. Then keeping up with my normal job, which was doing sales, keeping up with the boxing training, and then keeping up with the social media. You have to keep on top of that. Do posts at this day at this time, and then you have to respond. Bear in mind, I'm getting like over 100 messages trying to respond to them. You have to do this, do that, take days off. For the first 2 weeks, it was a lot. I was struggling, and the people you can talk to, people who are on the show as well, because they understand what we're going through. But at the same time, a lot of them don't do boxing. A lot of them weren't working 9 to 5 like I was. Some of them were, some of them weren't. So it's like, I feel like I was just kind of by myself. But with this mentality comes on, you get on with it, you move forward, and it just got easier. And I just do it back of my hand.
I can see you're a salesman. What is it that you were selling?
I sell window film.
Window film.
Window film.
That's a huge transition, isn't it?
Yeah, honestly, it's nice. I like it just being on the phone. But I knew it started getting a bit much when I'd be on the phone like, "Oh, you Paul from Minor Person?"
No way. No, is that what you're getting?
I'll be getting emails, like people calling me, they recognize my voice, or they hear like, "Oh, Paul, are you from Minor Person?" I was like, "Oh my gosh."
Wait, did that help your sales though?
No, half the time they want to talk to me, not actually talk about my brother. But lucky, do you know what? The people at my work, Window Film Company, were amazing. They understood the situation. My boss was awesome. He literally came and said, "Look, if you're struggling, just let know. You can talk to me anytime." Like, yeah, do you know what? Thank God people at my work were so nice. Like, if I need a bit of time to do this, they'll give it to me. So, yeah, I got blessed with a good work
Did they use you as marketing?
No, they really didn't. Honestly, I think there was one day they let me go and do, like, installation. So, because I do sales, but they said just to get used to see what it's like. Yeah. And it was fun. Literally, me and this guy, just getting recognized, asked for pictures. I don't think I did any installations. I did more pictures.
But it gives a company good reputation.
100%, yeah, definitely.
I know you're on there.
Yeah.
Mate, that's sick, man.
Yeah.
And then, how did you fit training around your work as well, and the married at first? So how was your life during that period, man?
It was very tough. Fair play. This is why I gotta give credit to Tasha. I sacrificed a lot of time with Tasha to keep up with the boxing, because obviously you do long distance. You have to make time, like FaceTime, talking to each other on the phone.
Yeah.
So Tasha understood. So say example, I'm going from work to training, I'd call Tasha at that time. Then after, I'll get home for like midnight. By the time I finish the training, I'll call Tasha at that time, and she's already tired, but she'll stay awake just so we can talk for a bit. That was taking a big hit, but because she understood it was for training, she understood, and we were making it work. Say for example, I had a day off, I'd have to make sure I was spending it with her or FaceTime with her, doing something with her, just to make up for the lack of quality of time we were having.
She means a lot to you now, right?
Yeah, definitely. Like, I think on the day we got married, I committed myself to her. But I didn't know we were going to last. I'll be honest. I didn't think I was going to be with someone for this long. I didn't know it was going to work out. I thought, it's a TV show. Don't get too attached. But look at me now. Still got a ring on my hand.
How long has it been?
It's over a year.
Wow.
Yeah, we had a 1 year anniversary literally not long ago.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. That's my longest relationship ever. And I'm 27. I don't know if that's sad or good.
But one thing I want to ask you is, when you were doing boxing, when you initially started, and you said you did it for the girls, did it work?
It didn't work. I'm not gonna lie. I did
it for 20 years. Didn't work for me once.
Honestly, I'm not. It's because of Annie Joshua. Honestly, Annie Joshua. Honestly, it worked. Like,
who did it? You, Anthony Joshua? Is that what?
No, because Annie Joshua, all the girls fancy, and I'm doing boxing. Like, anytime I'm like feeling a bit low, I'll literally just post on my story me boxing. Boom. Oh, you look so good. Oh, how come and watch a match? Yeah. Anytime.
How did it help with ticket sales as well?
With ticket sales. Oh, it definitely helps a lot, because everyone's like, oh, Paul is boxing. Paul, the influencer from My First Side, is boxing someone. So everyone's just like, oh, let's go watch and see he's about. Is he actually a boxer? Does he actually like what he's doing it just for clout? So yeah, it did help a bit as well.
What's the goals for boxing, man?
Goals definitely to get onto Misfits.
Misfits.
I want to get onto Misfits, and I want to be boxing anyone. But I'd love to box Jack Jones. I sparred him before.
Yeah.
And now we had a good few rounds, but I want to have a proper match with him where there's nothing holding us back. I think I'll have him.
How is he as a person? Have you met him, Alex?
No.
You know, he's actually a nice guy. I know the way he comes across.
Is this the one on the phone?
Yeah. Jack, I know how he comes across. He's actually blessed. He's a cocky guy. I think he's a bit cocky, too cocky, but he actually is a blessed guy. I'm not going to badmouth him because he's actually blessed, but obviously once you get in the ring, that goes out the window. Like, we go in there to win, and we're not friends after that. I also like to fight Tristan Ham. I just feel like I don't know something vibe. I don't know why. I just get a vibe. I just don't like the guy, and I like everyone.
Yeah,
that's it. I
that's
really
really
like.
You do.
thing.
Yeah,
he does like everyone.
I like.
What is it? What is it about him?
I don't. Do you know what? Do you know when you just get a bad feeling about someone?
Has he fought before Tristan?
Yeah. He's had a few like fights.
On the Misfits?
Yeah, on the Misfits. Yeah.
Oh, he's got beat a few times, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh yes, I saw him fight his last fight over in Leeds.
Yeah.
And he got beat by the one he does interviews.
Yeah.
What's his name? But yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see. He comes quite cocky.
That's what I mean. It's just something about him because obviously my coach knew him before as well.
How big is he? I think you're too big for him, though.
That's the thing, but I can always drop weight. That's the thing.
He should drop. Yeah, because he's facing big boys, and
exactly. Yeah.
He's quite small, I think.
Yeah, that's the thing. I can always drop weight below 90. That's not an issue for me. But other than that, I fight anyone.
What do you reckon the whole Misfits boxing scene? What do you think of it? You
know what? At the start, like when KSI fought Joe Weller first, me and my friend Jack watched it together.
Did you?
Yeah, we watched it years ago. Honestly, I remember I knew Jack knew more about boxing. Like this, KSI's gonna win. I had money on Joe Weller because I was like, he's done boxing before.
Yeah, Joe Weller's big, isn't he?
Yeah,
skinny.
KSI was tiny, never boxed before. And Jack Lee said, KSI's gonna win this. I was like, this I know you don't know boxing. Fair play, KSI killed Joe Weller that fight.
Yeah.
And what is nice, he's like, people don't realize it gets people into boxing, gets people to do exercise. Kids who watch these guys on YouTube weren't boxing, it's just on the screen, but now they're doing boxing because they see people like KSI boxing.
Yeah.
They're like,
boxing
if you can do it, I can do it.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what professional or not. If you're motivating other people to do something good, what's the issue?
Well, what do you reckon this whole Mike Tyson and this Jake Paul sort of scene?
Alex, you can take that one.
Go on, Alex. What do you think? It's interesting. But you're saying it's motivating people to get in the gym.
Yeah.
But stuff like this, in my opinion, is a little bit too far.
Yeah. There's motivating people getting into the gym, and then there's people that just want to take money.
That's what that is. It's money.
Yeah.
And if it's taking it away from the real boxing scene, which we do have, that's not a good look. I don't like that. Yeah, personally, I just think it's a little bit too much. Similar to yourself. It's going to be on Netflix for free. So
Yeah.
You know, if it's free, if it's on Netflix, cool.
Oh, it's free. You don't have to pay for it.
No.
On top of your subscription.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, interesting.
So, you're right, mate. Screams.
I mean, I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of the whole the Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. Because then again, I mean, how old's Mike Tyson?
58.
Jesus.
Jake Paul's 28.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, yeah.
I mean, if you're like up and coming and you're doing this scene, great. But when you got someone that's like Mike Tyson, I mean, at the end of the day, people get hurt.
Yeah.
You know,
it's boxing.
Yeah. And, you know,
hopefully, obviously, we don't want no one to get. But if Mike Tyson gets knocked out by Jake Paul, you're talking about one of the most baddest men in the world in his prime.
Yeah.
Get knocked out by a YouTuber turned boxer. Yeah. It's a bad look, right?
That's the thing. Like, it's just so many factors into it. The fact is Jake Paul gonna go really hard, but Mike Tyson's old, like a bit older. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure Mike Tyson can still hit like a rocket. I'll never take that away from him.
Yeah.
Like, I'll put respect on that man's name, but is he gonna have the fitness and the cardio like Jake Paul's gonna have? Is Jake Paul gonna make the rounds go on just to make the fight seem more interesting? Is Mike Tyson might knock out Jake Paul? You don't know. With a lucky.
To be fair, I think he could.
Yeah.
I think if you saw him against, did you see the Roy Jones Mike Tyson?
Yes, when he came back.
In lockdown.
He
looked
back
good,
ripped.
man. He looked ripped, bro.
Oh, mate, Mike Tyson, I remember looking, I was like, he's still scary.
Yeah,
like,
don't mess with that guy.
Yeah, no way. Yeah, but it's just too many factors. That is it going to be a real? Is it going to be serious? Are they going to just take it easy?
Yeah.
It's just
it's
too.
Like when you're fighting, if you're fighting like the guys like Salt Papi, what he does as well, it's like motivating people, you know, getting people up. And with like Mike Tyson and Jake Paul, it's just like, is this actually real?
Yeah.
You know, are you actually doing it for something?
Yeah.
Or you being, you know, selfish about it?
Yeah.
You know,
it's about money. It's a money making scheme.
Yeah.
It is a money making. Salt Papi comes across like a nice guy. Everyone else that I've seen on that scene seems quite, I don't know, a character, shall we say? But he seems like a humble person who's doing it for the right reasons.
He's honestly one of the nicest guys I've ever met. Because really enough, I've seen him on like YouTube and stuff like that. But when I actually met, he's like, he's really nice. His family are all lovely. Like they come and support. Like they're very supportive. But honestly, when Salt Papi gets in that ring, though, he's not nice. He's not nice. I'm telling you right, he does not care who you are. Like we go in there. There's a guy called Modric we train with as well. He's getting into boxing, getting into the scene, and like Salt Papi would go in there and try kill him. Legit,
really?
Try kill him.
As a newbie.
Yeah, Salt Papi doesn't care. Like, he makes you tough. He doesn't care because he knows someone will try to do the same to him if they have a chance.
Yeah, true.
Like honestly, and he'll injure you, and he'll go to you afterwards. He's like, "That's a good punch, yeah." Like, oh, this guy, he has a biggest smile on his face as well. It's like, "Oh, that's a good left hook." I was like, "Yeah."
It's like, you know, when you
our guy.
Yeah.
He's like, you like that one?
Yeah, literally, yeah, you like it. Or like, he loves the scrap. So he's on, he'll box you, but like, say he gets a bit scrap, he'll grease you, like, go on, hit me, and he turns into a scrap. He loves the scrap. Yeah, he loves the scrap.
Who did he lose against? And in that
it's Slim. No, is it Slim?
Slim.
Yeah, it was Slim. I was there at that fight in.
Were you there in Manchester?
Yeah, I was there.
That's crazy, though. Wasn't
it? Honestly, it was a crazy event, and honestly, I think because obviously I'm biased, and so because I know who I were and I know how hard he hits, I was like, I did not think that was gonna happen.
I didn't think that.
I've not seen him knocked down. Like, I couldn't believe it. I was like, I could not believe it. But like, he got up. Like, he's not a sore loser. I give it to him. He literally was like, he won the night. He was better on the night. I'll do better. I improve, and he just got on with it. He literally just got on with it.
He lost a lot of weight as well, didn't he? Do you reckon that played a factor?
100%. Yeah. So for this fight he just had, he put the weight back on. Like, he didn't have to lose as much weight for the last fight. That's why his hits are way harder. That's why he injured me. Because before he used to punch me, because I'm bigger than him and he was losing weight, like, his body hits hurt, but I was like, I'll carry on. This time, because he's got the muscle, he's got the size there, and he's trimmed down a bit. Now the power was up. The power.
Because he was quite podgy, then he got really lean.
Yeah.
And how is he? Is he
like a bit masculine now? He's getting the
wow.
Yeah, he's like muscles there, and he's still fit. Like, his cardio's there. Like, things would be like, we've done 6 rounds in a row, and he's still hitting hard. I'm starting to fade. My power's going. Yeah. He's still hitting the exact same power like he did round 1.
Wow.
Yeah.
He knows how to use his. Well, what do you reckon the whole Misfits, Alex?
I love it. Yeah.
Do you love it?
Yeah, I love it. I reckon, as soon as my guy here, Paul Liba, gets in there, it's going to be even better. Yeah. Can't wait for it.
When are we going to see you in the ring, man? You seem quite passionate about the sport as well.
I love the sport, yeah. I've just got a load of things happening. My time will come. I'm never going to rush into anything. Yeah. And I'll be advised by someone when they want me to get in there. I'm sure I get a little...
Before end of the year. There you go. Be there.
On the white collar scene or on the Misfit scene?
Oh, no, we're talking white collar first. I mean, you know. Before we can run. So, yeah. But, yeah, we're getting to it. I'm around good people, so, yeah.
Good man. What's the future for you then, Paul? What's next in the pipeline, man?
The next is, I need to fight. Like, I've not had a fight since February.
I was going to say, you haven't fought for a while.
Yeah, February. That's a long time. Yeah. I'm so used to, like, fighting, like, once a month, every month. So I want to try and get a fight schedule as soon as possible, get back into camp and just get focused again. I've been enjoying life. I had some time off, but I just want to get back into it. Anyone who's open, anyone who wants to do it, I'll do it.
Are you training?
I'm always training.
Where are you training? Is it alright to come up, do a training session?
Yeah, 100%. I'm training like cage fit, like roll through, like we can do like a few sparring rounds, like.
Mate, how big are you?
Oh no, don't worry.
Easy, mate. Go on to fight me.
Nah.
I can look after myself.
You'd be surprised. There's a guy who's like 67 kg and he beats me up. Like, his name's Garship. He's 67 kg.
Garship sounds like he hits hard.
No, he actually beats me up.
Is he pro?
No, he's not pro. He likes to do MMA. I'm like, why? He's an amazing boxer. Like, when I mean he beats up everyone, he's 67 kg. Like, he's playing with me, and I'm to the point where you know, when sparring you hold back, or like you like, when I'm a big guy, you don't always put too much power or you restrain it. With him, I'm not even like, I try to take his head off, and I still miss, and he still gets me. It. Oh. He makes me so angry. He makes me so angry in that ring, honestly.
Skill paid the bills, right?
Yeah, literally. I love you, Garship, but you piss me off.
What sort of things can you pick up off him, though? That's the interesting thing.
More patience to use my range. Because I'm taller than him, he shouldn't be getting inside me. So I need to be more careful with my range, not allow him in, take advantage of, use my advantages and make it better. Use the fact that I do have more power in my jabs to push him away. If he's slipping and sliding, don't start rushing in. Be patient, because he has to come into me. Take that advantage. He has to chase me to hit me. I don't have to do that for him. See what I mean? Small things, different sparring, different people. You learn so many different things. 100%. That's what I love about boxing. You're always learning. No one is perfect. Everyone always picks up something from another fighter, and that's why you always should be humble as a boxer. Yeah.
Did you see the Fury Uysk fight the other day?
Yes, I did. I did enjoy it.
A good fight, wasn't it?
Oh man, I did enjoy it.
Good fight. What did you think?
I think Uysk was the deserved winner. I didn't think it was as close as they made it for a split decision. I even got nervous if they were going to give us a draw.
It was close, wasn't it? I think Uysk was a deserved winner.
100%.
You're the same, Alex, do you reckon?
Yeah.
One thing I haven't liked since it's been out is the stick that Fury's got from the Brits.
Yeah.
So much, and he's one of our own, right?
Yeah.
Why is it that we have to bring him down? I know he's given a lot of people stick outside as well. Yeah. But why is it that people don't like him?
He's British. Do I think it's British culture? When Anthony Joshua lost, everyone's saying he's washed.
Yeah, 100%.
He's done. Like, we are so quick to jump on like British boxers. We're giving such a hard time. Self-support and saying that he'll get back, he'll do it well. But like, I think the average person don't realize how much work and effort and how crushing it can be. say for example when they do an interview after they just lost, they've just had how many hits to the head?
Yeah,
they're not thinking straight.
Yeah,
to do an interview and talk sense after you've been punched
12
multiple
rounds.
times. Exactly,
12 rounds.
12 rounds. Free, like people don't understand the situation. These men are not thinking properly, and they're saying stuff, and then like, oh, he said this, he said that. Like Anthony Joshua after he lost his fight, obviously you're saying stuff, but
against Uysk,
yeah. Like, damn, Usyk's knocking out a lot of Brits, you know.
Do you know who he's beat?
Yeah.
He beat Joyce in the amateurs.
Yeah.
Do you remember Joe Joyce?
Yeah.
Joe Joyce. And then he was the first Brit. He beat Derek Chisora.
Yeah. He's beat Bellew as well.
Yeah. Oh, he beat Bellew as well. Yeah, Bellew. Yeah. Bellew, Chisora, Dubois.
Yeah.
Fury, and now Anthony Joshua. 5-6 Brits. He's got,
he's in his pocket. UK's in his pocket right now.
Yeah.
Mate, and we should, I don't know, it's good. What I like about Ukrainians are supporting him fully.
Yeah, 100%.
We should be getting behind our man fully as well.
I think Fury's had so much trouble. Everyone knows he's always going through in life.
Yeah, this is the thing, he's a human.
Do you think it's his dad as well?
His dad doesn't help, I'll be honest.
Did you see what his dad did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was... That's always there to support him, but I don't think he helps sometimes. I think sometimes...
Hey, the views came in.
Yeah,
mate, crazy views, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Absolute crazy views.
Yeah, views came in.
That's the thing, but like, is he not a distraction sometimes? Does Fury gets enough views? He doesn't need all that extra stuff.
True.
When you say Fury's fighting, everyone's interested already.
Yeah.
Pros and cons, but then again, that's a dad that's gonna back you to the day.
Right? That's what you gotta respect about him.
Oh,
he's loyal to the ground, but does he take it too far? The headbutt. Because he had the big guy. He didn't do the big guy, but he went to the smaller guy. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Oh, no, man. But it's interesting, man. But yeah, how about you, Al? What's next for you, brother?
Next for me, focusing on the clothing line. I'm in the gym now, so I had a really bad injury. I tore my tendon. Took me out of the gym.
You look big as well, man. You look big, man. How much you weighing?
I'm actually weighing 79 kilos.
Oh, yeah.
So I was weighing 83.9 1 month ago. So I've got a plan going. I'm with my PT.
Nice.
Aaron, shout out Aaron, doing well.
Great.
Nutrition, and just maintaining a healthy lifestyle. I think going back to the whole Tyson Fury thing as well here is sometimes you can be down so bad, but then you have to allow yourself. You can't just quickly chase and try and get out of it because it's a bit like quicksand. You can just fall deeper. So if you allow yourself with that 5 minutes to be like, all right, I'm in the mess now, but now I need to get back up. And then when you've got really good friends around you, especially like my brother here, Paul, who will always support me as I would with him, you can just, get up and keep going. It's all about moving forward.
We all get knockdowns in life, don't we?
Yeah.
It's how we move forward, right?
Yeah.
And you two seem to be very close together, man. It's good to see that you've got that supporting each other and pushing each other on, man.
Yeah.
So we look forward to seeing you on Misfit soon.
Thank you, man.
Against one of the boys.
Yeah, 100 anyone. I'm happy.
Take anyone.
I'll tell you what, Jack Jones, Ham, let's do it.
And we hope to see you.
Sign
the contract, boys. Sign the contract. And we hope to see you out there as well, Alex. Boys, lovely to meet you, man.
Thank you, man.
For coming down. It's great to meet you guys. Yeah. Thank you very much, guys. You take care. Thank you for listening, guys. Take care.